Well, look out, because there is a canon about. Ezra Taylor is here. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I can't complain. A little bit tired, but we're here.
That sounds like you're low-key complaining straight away.
Just a little bit, but it's a disclaimer that you can't take it that way. That's all.
Do you know? We just had that chat. You know, you've got quite a crazy 48 hours coming up. You've been in Dubai. You flew from Dubai last night. You got Talk Sport tomorrow. You got to do a face-off today. Press conference. Back to Dubai. And I said to you, go and tell young Ezra Taylor that.
And he'll turn around and say, "Shut your mouth." That would never be happening. But look, I'm living my dream, man, and that's why I'm not complaining. Being tired is part of the job. You know what I'm saying? Being tired is part of being a champion. These guys do it. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather done it. You know, Lennox Lewis done it. So why can't Ezra Taylor do it? So yeah, I'm embracing it, man. It's great.
It is that. You are living your dream, aren't you? And I remember very specifically, it was a Magnificent Seven show and there was a press conference and you were on the show, but not up on the stage, not up on the tables. You were sat like in the front row. And I feel like that, like you didn't kick off or anything, but it motivated you. And now you're on the top table. Now I think you sat next to Frank today on the table or near him anyway. What a turnaround. And how much did that motivate you? Little moments like that.
It's crazy now you mentioned it, to be fair. Now I think back at it, obviously life's happening at such a quick pace. But yeah, you're right. I went to the press conference and I assumed I was going to be on the table. I wasn't a co-main event or nothing like that, but I just thought I was going to be because why not, right? There's so many other people on the table, but Ezra Taylor couldn't be on the table. So I had to sit in the crowd with the cameramen. And again, that's not a problem. Again, now I look at it like it's a process. It really is, because now look, I'm co-main event and a Magnificent Seven. I think I've fought on this specific card about 3 or 4 times now. And like you said, I was sitting next to Frank. Before I was turning around to Frank saying, "Thank you, opportunity." Now I can probably say, "Nice one, mate." And you know what I'm saying? Because I was going to be sitting right next to him. So yeah, man, it's funny how things change, how lives change, and how consistency really gets you to where you want to be.
But you knew it would happen.
I knew it already, but you see what it is? The crazy thing about it is that now other people around me are starting to see it. People that I don't know can see it also. So, you know, when you have a dream, you're the first person to believe in it. Then maybe the next person, which will be my coach, maybe your mum, maybe this person, maybe this person. And now what Tom, Dick and Harry believe in this guy is the next best thing. It's amazing. And that's why we kind of, you know, just embracing the journey. And now look, man, we get to punch up Willy Hutchinson. That's amazing.
Well, he said something fairly similar about yourself as well. So that is the big fight, January 24th, you and Willy Hutchinson. Now, it's actually a name that you've been calling out for, I think, about 18 months or so now.
Yeah.
And it feels like he has been quite far ahead of you. Is that fair to say? But you've still been sort of targeting him, even though he's been ahead.
100%. And even now as I speak, on paper, he's still ahead of me. This is a great fight for me, a big fight for me. And it's funny because the other day when we was here watching the light heavyweight card, he was saying that, you know, 7 years ago, he was where I was. So if that's the case, why are you here now? Why are you fighting me? Does that make any sense? Because 7 years from now, I'm going to be world champion multiple times. So you're kind of a failed prospect in a sense. I'm doing what I'm doing, and now you have to see me. I've got it all to gain and all to win, and I'm going to go in there and sort him out, man. Like these other guys, Boatsy and Craig Richards, clearly couldn't do what they should have done to this guy, and I'm the one to do that. Third time lucky.
What is it about him that's made you target him? Is there anything that he does specifically where you think, I know I'm going to beat this guy? Or is it because he's a bit of a name, he's further on in your career and he's been targeted in that way? What is it because of him and something he does?
It's all the above, really. And you know what? He came into my radar when he got the WBC silver belt. That's a very nice belt. Ben Whitaker's fighting for that soon. Again, he's in my target spot. I got Woody right now. So he kind of just been in my mind from that day. And then when I seen him win that belt, I looked at the belt, I said, that's a very nice belt. And then after that, he just made certain remarks and that he keeps calling me a chump. I don't like that, Dev. I don't like getting called a chump. And now you're kind of doing my head in. And now I'm so excited to punch you in your face, you know? So yeah, it wasn't really anything too personal, but it kind of is a little bit now. I don't like him. You see Louis Edmondson? He's a clown, yeah, admittedly, but he's cool. I don't really have nothing to do with him. But see Willy Hutchinson, something about that guy, it grinds my gears a little bit. So yeah, I just can't wait to sort him out.
I think he's going to be one that I don't think it's going to be easy for you to verbally dominate him. because he's a bit of a character as well. I'm looking forward to the back and forth, the exchanges. Just that clip of ringside on IFL TV. There was some good chat there. I liked it, both sides kind of thing. Are you looking forward to the build-up, or is it not even entering your mind?
Yeah, 100%, man. I'm excited for it because again, you need a dancing partner in boxing. Louis Everson was a decent dancing partner too. Pulled that, talking about back injuries. So now we've got Willy Hutchinson, and I know he can talk. He may not make sense when he's talking, but he definitely talks, and that's a main thing, you know. So, and yeah, I can do the same. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, this is my first serious press conference that I get to go and have a back and forth with someone. You know, so yeah, let's see what he's got.
What happened when you were ringside? What's your kind of version of events there a couple of weeks ago in Manchester, where he was brought into an interview with you, and then it ended up a bit of a push and a shove, and cameras falling on the floor and all sorts? What's your version of what happened there?
My version was, he was having an interview. They were asking me, could this fight happen? I'm saying yeah. He's saying no, because you know he needs more fights. I'm saying, well, we can get it on right now. Not right now specifically, because you know I'm a professional. That's what I'll be shouting at, and that's what I stand on. But I don't know why he got a bit excited, and I think his minerals started to come to the front, and he wanted to push me. And we can't do that over here. Like, I don't mind the back and forth and the verbal stuff, but physically, yeah, you could get hurt, Willie. So, yeah, he pushed me, I pushed him, we kind of kicked off a little bit. But what do you think, what do you expect is going to happen when you got two fighters next to each other talking about fighting one another? Automatically, our mind's going to go somewhere else, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, I'm interested on what you think would have happened if IFL TV security and whoever wasn't able to separate you. How would that have played out there? Would it have fizzled out, or
we wouldn't have been there today. Willy Hutchinson would be recovering right now. I'm telling you now, I would have hurt him. I would have hurt him for sure, because again, there's fighting in the ring and doing all that other stuff. But like I said, I have my boy Mike in there trying to hold his back, and Mike is very small in comparison to us guys, and yeah, it would have gone somewhere else. But I'm glad it didn't. You know, I'm glad it didn't. I don't want it to be like that. Like I said, we had an issue, we have an issue, and I was setting it in the ring. Like, I hope the youngsters of today get to see that that's how you're meant to conduct business as men. If you don't like one another, you go in the ring and you deal with it. And I'm gonna deal with him in the best way possible. So it's gonna inspire with people that if I wanna beat you up, I wanna beat you up like how Ezra beat up Willie.
That's nice. That's a nice message. Look, I asked him the same thing. What would happen if there was no security there? Do you want to know what he said?
Go on.
Said he'd knock your teeth out.
See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. This is the stuff that gets you hurt. Yeah, that's the stuff that gets you hurt. If he's knocking my teeth off, well, all right, cool. He may knock one or two teeth out, but I'm knocking his head off clean. It's done. After that, so we can do a little trade, but I'm gonna come out on top of that.
Ezra, I've heard you say that you've got, you were asked about how hard it's going to be to make it to the top of the sport, and you said it's not going to be as hard as life. I've got a hard life. How is your life hard?
It's just been hard, man. You know that, see, boxing, it's a serious thing, and everyone has their own stories, their own trials and tribulations, or whatever else, and there's only them who can relate to it. But my life has been so hard because I've had to sacrifice so much to be in this position, and I'm talking about sacrifices and not getting the result that warrants the sacrifice that I've made. You know what I'm saying? To the point that this kind of feels like I'm a bit of I could potentially be an overnight success. Like, things are happening overnight. You know, little things like, for example, Dev, they picked me up today from my hotel and drove me here. You know, little things like that is what makes you think, wow, it's amazing, because before I couldn't even get petrol money to get covered. £30 petrol money, I couldn't get covered. So again, it's sacrifices that I have to do behind the scenes over and over again, constantly. Even now, I'm still gonna have to do more sacrifices going forward. But is it getting easier? No, but it warrants the sacrifice now. So my life is hard because I have to make so many sacrifices to go out to LA. You know, it's not cheap out there. You know, I have to do what I need to do, but I've got a great team that supports it. But it's all coming from my dream, man. So it makes it worth it. And if would I do it again, I would. Because now I'm here, co-main event at Magnificent 7, whereas before I was on Magnificent 7, but I was sitting in the cameraman crowds. It's a whole different ballgame. It means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know Willie like that, but I just don't think you're ready to go through what I've been through, and you wouldn't do what I'll do. You know, I think that's for any boxer, and that's why I'm rising the way I'm rising.
You don't think he trains like you?
Nah, I've been around everyone. I haven't come across a boxer who trains like me. And I don't think I will either, because again, I'm willing to put my life on the line for this. Like, I really will. It's plan A. See you a world champion or put me in a coffin, mate.
That's heavy stuff.
That's it, man. I ain't got time to be thinking about anything else other than what I set out to do. Why would you set out for something and then turn halfway back? Especially when I'm like now seeing the fruits of the labor. You know what I'm saying? So people like Willy Hutchinson or any opponent, it doesn't matter who it is, these are just opponents to me, man. It's like, it's part of the job. Same way someone does a 9 to 5 and clock in and does a thing and goes home. Same thing. I'm going to go there, sacrifice, put everything into every training camp I have, go out there and have a easy fight. All my fights have been relatively, no disrespect to my opponents, easy, because I train so hard. Train hard, fight easy. And that's exactly what it is, man. I've got the formula. And it's the same thing on the 24th of Jan.
And 24th of Jan is a key kind of thing to bring up there, because that means training through Christmas. That means more sacrifice. So what will your Christmas look like this year?
Probably going to look like a 6-mile run and maybe some technical pad work. Yeah, I'll be honest. No apple crumbles, no slur, none of that stuff. No jerk chicken, which I love. So,
but you say it with a smile on your face there, but there is an element of, you are like maybe going to have time away from your family, and that's going to be difficult, right? That doesn't normally happen around this time, does it?
Not really, but you know what? I've done it so I'm so accustomed to sacrifice. Whatever sacrifice I'm gonna have to do and embark on, I'll do it with a smile on my face, because I know this is what champions do. Champions do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? The average man can't do this stuff. I'm not the average man. I'm the world champion. That's how I see myself. So I'm gonna do that. If I have to go stay in the mountains for 5 months because I've got a huge fight coming up, I will do that if I need to. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to go that extra mile. So yeah, it's just these little sacrifices here and there for long-term game. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
When did this happen mentally, Ezra? Because I've heard you talk about how once upon a time you were just a scared little boy, and something's completely switched up in you. Can you pinpoint when that was, where you just said, I'm a man now, forget that little boy that I was, that scared little boy. I'm Ezra Taylor, I'm the man.
Boxing. I think that's what's kind of made me mature into the person I am today. And the mentality I have now is through boxing, nothing else other than that. Boxing, and obviously God as well, my faith, has made me believe in myself wholeheartedly, because I just give it all to God. But in terms of me turning from a boy to a man, it's like, you believe in something, you have an unwavered type of belief. You know what I'm saying? I don't lean on my friend to reinforce, oh, you're a good boxer or whatever else. I believed that before I was even a good boxer. I'm going to be a great boxer, and I'm on the journey to do so. So it's all just about your mentality. That's all. It's that your mentality can be everything. It could be the downfall or your uprising. You know what I'm saying? And for me, each training camp I'm mature, because I have to go to such a dark place. It's made me realize what I have to do and how I have to be to even just achieve a fraction of what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? At Dev, I want to be the best in the whole world. That's a feat that a lot of people can't say or even, fathom, in a sense. And that has made me have to take my mind somewhere else that other people can't comprehend. So there's a lot of internalizing that, yeah, you are the world champ, you are the man, and you are going to do what you need to do. So yeah, and again, it's boxing what's made me do that. Me sitting at the table today, looking at everyone else and, speaking to Willie or whatever, having Frank next to me, that's what's made me realize that, you know what, yeah, this is what you are destined for. This is not no chance, it's not no luck. Like, you're destined for this. So each day reinforces what I'm about and what I believe in.
You've sort of conquered yourself.
Yeah, 100%. And again, conquer myself that I didn't even know I needed conquering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've came to the realization that I'm probably a bit too disciplined. I can't be in certain places and enjoy it because I'm so disciplined. I'm so thinking of the next thing. I may go out and shake a little leg, but I'm like, oh boy, I need to go do a 6-7 mile run tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to bed at 3 a.m., I've got to go to bed the next day at 9 p.m. Like, this is how my mind turns over. And if I speak to someone, they're going to say, you don't need to do that. You can just chill. You can just do that and whatever else. And that could also make me settle a little bit. And that's why I've got that, what them horses with them things on their face?
The tunnel vision kind of thing.
Just looking at one thing, and that's it. Like I said, no plan B at all.
Well, listen, let's take your tunnel vision to that camera there, because that camera is Willy Hutchinson. He had a message for you. I wonder if you have a message for him.
Willy Hutchinson, you're getting it. The 24th of January, I'm going to punch you so hard in your chin, you're going to question if you want to do this anymore going forward. And your body as well, mate. Protect that as well.
Pleasure as always, Ezra Taylor.
See.